Hey guys, I'm here for YaForObama.ning.com, and we're trying to get the word out, so a few of us thought we'd read some of the authors' blogs to you, and then talk about what we thought about them. I chose Faith and Science by John Green, because I'm a Christian, and what he says is exactly how I feel, so I will read a little bit to you. I don't talk about it very often, but I'm a religious person. In fact, before I became a writer, I wanted to be a minister. There's a certain branch of Christianity that has so effectively hijacked the word Christian that I feel uncomfortable sometimes using it to describe myself. But I'm a Christian. So I'm going to write this blog post as a Christian. I'm not going to write it yet about the time I met Senator Obama, or how proud I felt to cast my vote for him for the U.S. Senate in 2004 as a citizen of Illinois. I'm not going to write yet about how Obama's economic plan offers our country the best opportunity to avoid what will be in the long and painful period of economic stagnation, no matter who becomes president. But I want to explain 3 reasons why I feel that I am called not only by my conscience and my values, but also by my faith to support Barack Obama. First, there is the question of loving thy neighbor as yourself, which Jesus states clearly and irrevocably is the second most important law for his followers, behind only the love of God. Our healthcare system is profoundly broken because we have failed to live up to the high calling, because most Americans have been willing to live in a nation where tens of millions go uninsured. For all the uninsured, my brother Hank and his wife were among for many years. Bankruptcy is an accident or diagnosis away. Money they've saved to send their kids to college must instead pay for chemotherapy, and not because they made poor choices or failed to work hard, but because they own or work for small businesses, or because they're unemployed, or because they've been sick before, and so insurance companies refuse to cover them. My father, a cancer survivor, couldn't get health insurance for 15 years after his reoccurrence of bladder cancer. Making health insurance available to all isn't going to be easy, and it isn't going to run smoothly, and it will require sacrifice by all Americans. But I would have happily made the sacrifices involved for my brother or my father, and so as a Christian I must be willing to make them for all my neighbors. John McCain and Sarah Palin have already said they will not bring meaningful reform to our healthcare system. Barack Obama, with the support of U.S. Congress, will. Now he writes more about his reasons, and if you want to read more about them, go to YaForObama.ning.com. It's a really good blog, and I enjoyed it a lot. But he closes with a stupendous paragraph, and so I wanted to finish with this. The anti-intellectualism that has become the hallmark of religious conservatism in contemporary Christianity and many other religions will only set us back, not only economically and politically, but also spiritually. We must invest in science. We must teach our children the scientific method. We must share with them the myriad discoveries that scientific method has brought us. And we must do all of these things in classrooms that are the business of teaching children how to learn, and not in the business of teaching that faith in God is incompatible with the intellectual rigor and creative innovation that have been the glory of our nation's past. Christianity loses in that bargain, and so too does America. Now, like I said, sorry, it feels like it's not pointing at me. Like I said, I'm a Christian, and I've been a Christian since summer of my sophomore year, and I graduated in 2007, so it's been 3 years? 4 years, I'm just gonna guess. And so it was a very interesting time for me because I had to go on my own and join a church. So Christianity is very important to me because I went out on my own and chose it and knew and hoped that it was right. And I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm not one of those Christians that will push that on other people. I hope that other people will come to see that, but if they don't, then that's okay. But this, what he writes, it's what I've been trying to say for so long. And I have said it, just obviously not as well as he has. I'm not an internationally famous writer. But it's nice to see that someone else agrees with me. I don't think that creationism should be taught in our schools. I think that it can be taught at home, and that's okay. And if the kids choose to leave their parents, then that's okay too. And like me, they can come to Christianity on their own and learn it that way. But I think science has brought us too much to ignore and to say, oh no, our book doesn't say anything about this, and I'm going to sneeze. So it must be, sorry. So it must be completely wrong. We can't pay attention to it at all. That really bothers me, and I think that's a big part of the church today is being closed-minded, and being closed-minded is not okay in my book. I don't. That's where bigotry and hatred comes from, and I don't like that. But it's an amazing blog, and I definitely say you should go read it. I'll put it here. The site name here, YaForObama.ning.com. I definitely suggest you go there. It was created by Maureen Johnson, a fantastic young adult fiction author. And there's lots and lots of blogs by famous young adult fiction authors, and there's lots of blogs by people like you and me. So I definitely suggest you go and read some blogs, and even if you don't like Obama, then go there and read blogs about him. And then if you want to, you can argue, though I don't really suggest it because we're all for Obama, obviously, and we'll argue back against you. But you can read about it and see what people who support him think. That's always interesting. There's also a site, if you don't like Obama, there's also a YaForMcCain.ning.com, which I'll put right here. Though there's not very many members there, but you can always go there and join. I'm going to join up soon just to see what McCain followers have said. I think that's it. I'm pretty excited to vote. I can't wait. November 4th can't get here quick enough, and I hope you're all ready to vote too. Okay, bye!